everyone, and welcome to the start of another reading vlog. I am actually starting this vlog a little bit later than I normally do. I have been home for a couple of hours decompressing, watching The Amazing Race, one of my favorite shows, but now I am ready to start vlogging. So without further ado, let's talk about books and stuff. So the plan for the weekend is not much of anything. I'm really tired, I'll be honest. I had a really long work week and Clay similarly did too. So we don't have any like big plans, but we do have some stuff we're doing. Tomorrow I'm gonna meet up with Monica. We're gonna go to the Brooklyn like craft fair. Clay's coming to that, but prior, Monica and I are gonna get some desserts, which is gonna be fun. And then Clay and I are seeing Toy Story 4 tomorrow. But honestly, aside from those few things, I don't want to do anything besides watch The Marvelous Miss Maisel, Amazing Race, and read a bunch of books. But let's go ahead and talk about the books I am currently reading and plan to read this weekend. So these are the books I think, well, I definitely know about this one, but this is what I think I want to read next. So I'm currently in the midst of Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan. This is the third book to the Crazy Rich Asians series. I am currently, what page? 363 pages in, and I think this book is just over 500 pages. So I'm really thinking I might be able to finish this tonight. In fact, I am just about to pick it up. I've already read 60 pages of this today on my commute, and you just fly through this book. I love this series. I've honestly only ever had a positive experience with this series. It's funny, it's outrageous, and so entertaining. From there, I think I want to pick up Sorcery of Thorns. This feels right, but I don't know. I'm honestly very indecisive on what I feel like reading next, but this is on my TBR and I'm hoping it'll really pull me in. I feel like the whole month I'll turn around. I feel like this whole month I've been on the cusp of a reading slump, but because all of the books I've picked up have been really entertaining and like sucked me in right away, I haven't like really had a reading slump, but I feel like I could at any point in time. And a result of this, I also just don't know what I feel like reading, so I'm kind of picking up books as I go along, hoping it's what I feel like reading in the moment. That being said, I do feel like Sorcery of Thorns will be entertaining. I'm hoping it's like really a little bit angsty with some good romance and some good banter and some fantasy. But I also have a Jennifer L. Armentrout newer release that I might pick up instead, but we'll see. But obviously my first priority is to finish Crazy Rich Asians, and I'm actually about to start reading it now. You guys might judge me, but I actually really enjoy putting on like a lighter television show like The Amazing Race. This is an earlier season. This is like season 16 or something. And then reading at the same time. Like, I know that's a very weird multitasking combination, but I just kind of like passively watch this, like look up as big things are happening and then read. So it's like I get to do both of my favorite things, you know? And I think I'm also gonna make a cup of coffee because I'm feeling a little sleepy in preparation. Clay's gonna come home and then I'm gonna cook dinner and all that jazz. But first I'm gonna get my reading in and hang out with Miss Moo. So I'm gonna turn this back on and pick this guy up. Getting my latte on. It might be like almost 8 p.m., but that won't stop me. Hi everyone, it's a little bit of time later. I am still watching The Amazing Race. Matilda is here hanging out, having a great time. Aren't you, Millie Moo? Sorry, my camera cut out there. But as I was saying, I've read over 60 pages of this, dutifully reading it. I'm definitely gonna try to finish it tonight. Clay is on his way home from work right now, so when he does get home, I'm going to pause reading wherever I'm at and cook dinner. But I definitely think I'm on track, and if I'm able to finish it, then I'll have read, I think, 200 pages tonight. So I started at 61 pages for my commute. I was on 63, and now I'm on 432, and this book is over 500 pages. Almost like 540 pages. So if I do finish it, I'll definitely have read over 200 pages tonight. So I'm gonna try my best, and then yeah, I'm really invested in this book, so I definitely think I'm gonna at least get very far. But I'm gonna get back to reading and watching The Amazing Race, and I will update you when I have something to update you with. Guess who's home? And guess who read to page 490? This girl. I am obsessed with this book. This is the most dramatic book in the series so far. It's so good, and I'm so close to finishing. I've almost read, or I might have already read 200 pages so far today, Clay. You impressed with me?
Wild.
I know, thank you. Matilda's impressed too. What can I say? I'm a pro. Excited that Clay's home because that means I can start dinner. And honestly, I feel like I've reached the pinnacle of my YouTube career because guys, I can say that this video is actually sponsored by Home Chef. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you guys know that I love home meal delivery services for so many different reasons, but mostly because I hate going to the grocery store, but I love to cook. So the fact that I can just have a bunch of ingredients show up at my door to cook dinner is my dream come true. I love the future. The future is now. When we lived in Chicago, Clay and I did home delivery every single week for an entire year and loved every second of it. We temporarily stopped when we moved to New York because of Clay's really long hours. But now that we've kind of gotten that schedule on lock, I wanted to start home delivery again with Home Chef because I'm actually going to use the meals to cook for myself during the week, and then we can also cook them together on the weekend. So 4 meals actually last us an entire week between myself cooking them and then Clay and I eating them together. But yes, I am very pumped to one, cook dinner tonight, but also about this partnership. Other really cool things about Home Chef are, one, they send you a binder with your first order, and then you can put all of your cards for all your recipes in here, which I think is great because I honestly keep these and make the recipes frequently because they're really delicious. And 2, I love that everything comes pre-packaged and organized, so you have everything on hand, everything's super easy. The meals take like 30 minutes or less. Very convenient. Coming home after work, cooking dinner is really simple when you have everything organized like this. So this is the one that Clay picked. It is the prosciutto and mushroom carbonara. I have all the ingredients here. Everything's ready to go. And then the instructions are just on the back. So everything is just like really easy to follow with pictures, which I honestly think is the best part because I'm like, what does this look like? And then you have a visual reference. We're gonna sit over on the couch and watch some TV, and it's gonna be the best. So time to get started. I got all the ingredients. I have my sous chefs here that are just gonna try to eat everything before it's done.
This is the ingredients.
Such is life. All right, I performed a quick change into my pajamas, but now it's time. All right, I've prepped my garlic and my mushrooms. I have water on the boil. Things are happening here. And I'm about to fry up some prosciutto. So, you know, I'm basically a chef now. Pasta is boiling away. I am frying my prosciutto. Matilda is trying to steal some prosciutto. Now cooking the mushrooms and the prosciutto. Juice and olive oil. And I'm about to take the pasta up. I even saved my pasta water to make the sauce. Honestly, this should probably be done in like 7 more minutes. Best part where you mix in the peas and the cheese. The cheese being the optimal and the best part of any recipe ever created, ever. Alrighty, mixed in the remaining items, which was the cooked prosciutto and some sour cream, and we are done. Now it's time to plate this bad boy up, top it with some extra cheese, and chow down for dinner. Can't wait. And dinner is plated, and now dinner is served. Aren't you lucky?
Thank you. I'll do all the hard work of eating the food.
And cleaning. Clay's the cleanup crew.
I do clean.
Clay's the cleanup crew. I do the cooking, Clay does the cleaning. That's the rule. But I'm gonna eat this now. I cannot wait. We're done with dinner. What was your verdict, Clay? How did you like it? How'd you like my cooking?
It's very good. Your cooking's always great.
Aww.
Food is really good.
Thanks, Clay. So before we dive into TV for the rest of the night, I do want to quickly shout out that I have a coupon code for you guys. If you click the link in my description and sign up, you can save $20 off your first 4 orders, which is $80 total. So it's a pretty good deal if you guys are interested in checking it out. But yes, thanks again to Home Chef for partnering with me again. Big dream come true. Your girl just loves food. Anyway, Clay and I are gonna now watch some Marvelous Miss Maisel. We are on the season finale, aren't we, Clay, of season 1. So things are happening. So much is happening tonight. She always looks so glamorous. Like, I don't really want to live in the 1950s, but also I think it'd be kind of fun to dress like I lived in the 1950s. So there's that.
Things like...
Hi everyone, it's very late. Clay and I stayed up and watched 4 episodes of The Marvelous Miss Maisel tonight. We only meant to watch like 1 or 2. Cue 4 hours later, way past our bedtime. But we've started and now we're into season 2. It's such a good show. It's so endearing. It's funny. It has like characters you love, emotions. Wouldn't you say, Clay? You're like a potato in the corner.
My shirt is off.
Clay.
The world can't see my body.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I didn't end up finishing Rich People Problems, but I definitely will finish this tomorrow and start another book. I'm waking up early, as I said, and meeting Monica, but I'll tell you more about that in the morning, because right now, it's time for bed, so good night. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I just had the most glorious night of sleep. I feel like I could do anything right now, but I am up. Clay just left. He headed into the office. He does have to get some work done this morning, but he's hopefully going to be able to finish it really quickly, because my plan is in about an hour, I'm gonna head up to Koreatown, meet up with Monica, and we're gonna go do this coffee dessert tour. And I honestly am so flattered. Monica invited me. She goes to this cafe all the time, and they invited her to come in and she could bring someone, so she asked me. Tear. So it's gonna be great. We're gonna do that. We'll probably grab lunch in the area, and then we're gonna go to the arts festival, which is actually in Brooklyn. So we'll hop the train, go back over the river, and hopefully Clay will be able to meet us and do that with us as well. And then, as I said, Clay and I are seeing Toy Story 4 tonight, but this morning I am going to make a cup of coffee, wake up, watch some Amazing Race, and try to finish Rich People Problems. I did a quick calculation of how many pages of this I did read yesterday, and it's like 193, so honestly I'm really pleased with that. I think I have about 40 pages of this book left. Oh no, I have about 50, 60 pages of this book left, but definitely going to finish it this morning, and then I'm going to bring it with me on the train and finish it definitely on my way to Midtown today. But yes, loving this so much. Happy with my reading start so far. If I can get to like the 300 page mark today, that would be great. I plan on doing a lot of stuff during the day, but I don't know what my plan is. I might try to take it easy. Clay does have a friend in town, so we might meet up with him later, or I might stay back and read. But anyway, I'm gonna make some coffee now and put some Amazing Race on and get to reading, and then I have to like get ready because I gotta go soon. Coffee is happening. Yay. And Matilda is here per usual. Hi friends, I am about to head out and meet up with Monica, but I wanted to show you my outfit. I am wearing a summery dress that is midi length. It's white, but it has these like really fun like stitching on it. So I like that. Matilda is very morose that I'm leaving, but don't worry, girlfriend. I will be back soon. Before you even know it. Before you even wake up from your nap, I will be back. She can't even keep her eyes open. Tisk, tisk, Matilda. Random, I was just packing up my purse, but I wanted to show you guys this new product I recently bought that I'm obsessed with. As you guys know, I'm super pale. I mean, just look at me. Which means I get sunburned really easily. I obviously put sunscreen on before I go out, but reapplying midday can be annoying. So I found this product. Sorry, it's not focusing at all. So I found this product from Supergoop. It's an SPF 50 setting mist. So it's like makeup setting spray, but with SPF in it. So you just like spray it on your face, and I got the travel size, so I put it in my purse. So all I do is like as I go along my day. It's amazing, perfect for my face. But I wanted to show this off for anyone who's super pale and also gets stressed out about the midday reapply. So packing this in my purse. I'm with Monica, and we are about to eat so many desserts. And we're at Gray Street Cafe, which is in Koreatown. And I've only ever been here with Monica. It's like her favorite place in the entire world, but it's also some of the best desserts in the entire world I've ever had. So I'm ready to chow down. I also missed my stop and was late because I was reading on the train. I looked up and I was like, oh no.
What an exciting book pick.
Yes, I literally have 10 pages of this left. I don't know where I am because I frantically closed it and ran out into the train station, but I think I have like 10 pages left. So here our desserts came. We literally got everything. It's so delicious. This is French toast with boba. This is black sesame shaped ice, and this is matcha beignets. So you know, thriving. Oh, and coffee. And Monica, of course, got a beautiful lavender iced milk tea
With honey boba.
with honey boba. Of course, naturally, of course. The damage is done. We went till we could not go anymore. It was incredible. This French toast was literally this thick. I die for it. I die. Now Monica and I are gonna head out into the wild, walk around, walk off some of this dessert, and then what are we gonna get?
Korean barbecue.
Woo! Because we won't stop, can't stop. That's our philosophy. Monica just spent the past hour giving me skincare consulting. Honestly, I almost feel bad, but I feel like I did everything wrong and know what to do. Well, I kind of know what to do now. And I bought 20 face masks, so, you know, we're making progress. Here we are, eating more food. It's a great day. We are in Greenpoint. It's a beautiful day in New York City. We're heading to that building right there. It's the Expo Center where all of the craft fair is. This is the most Brooklyn thing I've ever done. And I am back home from the arts fair. Had so much fun hanging out with Monica this afternoon. Clay's also should be on his way back from work, which is great, so I'll be able to see him. I did pick something up from the crafts fair that I wanted to show you guys. They're these earrings. They're like this lemon chartreuse, will they focus, color from a local artisan. There they are, and I really, really like them. Monica also got a pair of earrings from this vendor. I have her card here if you guys are interested. Everything is really lightweight, and they're made out of like clay, which is cool, but loved the color. They were $25. Can't wait to wear them all the time. Matilda's jealous, but she doesn't have her ears pierced, so she's just gonna have to get over it. Isn't that right, Matilda? Also, I wanted to say that through my journeys through New York City, I was able to finish Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan. It's the last book to the Crazy Rich Asians series. Enjoyed every single second of this book and this whole trilogy. It was so entertaining. I love so many of the characters, and just kind of seeing their individual stories and arcs was so much fun. But this last book particularly really kept me like on the edge of my seat. One of the things that he did within the story is we got to learn a lot more about Su Yi, which is Nick's grandmother, and this kind of like matriarch, powerful woman that she's present in all of the books, but you really kind of get more about her backstory and kind of her life growing up. Particularly, he touches on like the Japanese occupation of Singapore and stuff like that. So it was really, really interesting, and I enjoyed that component of this novel. Wasn't expecting kind of like a historical fiction element, but it was there, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, these books are just so easy to read. You fly through them, and with every book too, you get more and more attached to characters, and they're kind of like side storylines. And he just has this really great way of propelling you through these novels, and I just really, really liked it. So that means I read, how many pages is this? This book is 541 pages, which means I read the last, oh no, I don't remember where I stood when I left. I want to say like the last 60 pages or something like that. So I've definitely read over 200 pages so far. I think 240. I'll have the exact math later in this video, but I just don't feel like calculating it right now, which is awesome. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to read next. I don't know what that is. I'm going to put some TV on. Exciting. Apparently Love Island season 5 first few episodes dropped today on Hulu in the United States, so I'm definitely gonna watch that. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for Clay to come home and then try to figure out what I'm gonna read. Millie's here, we're hanging, we're jamming, we're jiving. But yeah, it's time for some TV. It's happening. Love Island. Millie and I love Love Island. It's happening. Guess who's home now? We are actually about to run a quick errand. I actually changed because I wanted to wear my new earrings I picked up today. I think they're so cute and so fun. But Clay and I are gonna go around and pick up some flowers, but I wanted to also let you know that I figured out what I wanted to read. I've decided to go forward with, found it. Storm and Fury by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I'm gonna prop you on my bookshelf. Hey, I haven't actually read a Jennifer L. Armentrout book since I don't know, Obsidian or whatever that book was called. So it's been a really long time, but I'm hoping this is really addicting and will keep me very entertained. So this is what I've decided to read next. Definitely will start it tonight. If not, I'll read a chunk of it, I'm hoping tomorrow through Sunday. But yeah, I just wanted to check in, show you my new fit, and then Clay and I are gonna get some fleurs and then head out to Toy Story 4, which is gonna be emotional, I'm sure. I can already predict that I'm gonna cry. Clay, are you gonna cry?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's just that nostalgia feel, you know? They get you with the nostalgia. They're like, childhood's over, and you're like, no, it's not. Being an adult sucks. We are back. Picked up some sunflowers for the apartment, and of course some peonies, because I'm now obsessed with these flowers, and it's just hard to say no. They just have like sell a 3-pack, and I buy them every time, and I put them in this little vase-y thing that Clay got me. And like they're already opening. I mean, they're just a magical thing. But before the movie, Clay and I are gonna do what?
You just sit on the roof, enjoy the weather, and maybe drink a glass of wine.
Yeah, there is a roof upstairs that we should frequent more often, because it's part of our gross New York City rent. So we might as well take advantage of that, you know, perk. So we're gonna go up there and do that, and then head to the movies where I plan to eat chicken fingers. Back at our second home, the Alamo Draft House. Gonna watch another movie, Toy Story 4, like the adults we are. We have a 9 p.m. showing though, so we imagine not a lot of kids. We've arrived. All right, and we are home from Toy Story. How'd you like it, Clay?
It's great.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Pixar movie I didn't like at the end of it.
Yeah.
So, can confirm it was really good. It's wild because both Clay and we were so young when the first one came out.
I think it came out in '96. That'd make me 4.
I was 2.
Very
so
young.
it's wild to now, you know, to have seen all of these movies throughout our entire lives, and now I'm turning 25, Clay's turning 27, and now we relate more to the adults than the kids and the toys.
Yeah, and I mean the toys in some ways represent the adults.
Yeah.
You said that.
Yeah.
Not me. Not that smart.
It was really good, and I mean, it's a heartwarming, charming story. It's very well animated, very well acted. I really liked it, so I was expecting to like it. I think Clay was too, but very happy with the result.
98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I know, 10 out of 10. It was so good, but it made me want to watch some of the Pixar movies I haven't seen. Like I haven't yet seen Incredibles 2, or there's another one, Coco. We haven't seen Coco. So I think we're gonna try to do that in the coming weeks. And
I haven't seen Ratatouille either.
Yeah, Clay hasn't seen Ratatouille. So between the two of us, we're gonna try to watch all the Pixar movies we haven't completed. So we'll compile a list to try to knock those out. Plus John Wick, unrelated, but Keanu Reeves was in this movie, and it made me realize I haven't seen all the John Wick movies. But yeah. Anyway, in summary, lovely movie, really liked it. Happy we went, had a great time. Best part of the movie though was when I handed Clay a piece of my chocolate chip cookie and he dipped it in ketchup.
So she had chicken strips, and for one, Reagan's very greedy with her food. So I was, for one, very shocked. I was like, she's giving me a chicken strip. Fantastic. I grab it, break it in half, and I go, this is a weird feeling chicken strip. It's in the dark, it's the movie. And I dip it into the ketchup, and Reagan goes, that's a cookie.
Yeah, I was like trying to stop him. I was like watching this unfold, but I didn't want to talk to her in a movie. So I was like, no. It was hilarious though. And then I will
say, I knew it was a ketchup cookie and I still ate it. Because half the cookie was unketchuped, and I couldn't feel like I had to go through the ketchup first.
Oh God. I was like, oh my God.
Not as bad as you would think. Not good. Not a good flavor pairing.
But not a terrible one. All right, well on that note, bye. Hi everyone, I have retreated into the bedroom with Matilda. Clay stepped out for the evening to meet up with some friends. I decided to hang back because I wanted to relax and get a bit more reading in. I have come into the bedroom and I'm gonna watch a bit of Love Island to unwind, and I'm also going to pick up Jennifer L. Armentrout's Storm and Fury. I actually have no idea what this book is about. I think it's fantasy based on the name, and I'm sure it's ridiculous based on I actually have no proof that it'll be ridiculous, but I just saw the word demons, so fantasy or urban fantasy with a touch of demon I hope there's some demon hunters in here. I honestly have no idea. I'm going into this 100% blind, but this does have over a 4 rating on Goodreads, so I'm hoping for something highly entertaining. But yeah, I'm gonna get a bit of reading in before I ultimately definitely am gonna fall asleep soon, and gonna watch some Love Island season 5, which I have been patiently, not so patiently waiting to be released in America, but we're finally here. It's happened, so that's what I'm up to. Good morning, everyone. Making some coffee. Things are happening this morning. All right, had a bit of a slow morning watching Love Island, but I'm about to get to filming. I'm gonna film 2 videos, edit 1 this morning, work out, shower, then eat lunch, and then I'm gonna get to reading. I did start Storm and Fury last night, so I'll do an update about that book a bit later in the afternoon. But apparently, which I didn't know when I started, it's a spin-off series to another series. What I haven't figured out yet is if I can read it despite the fact I haven't read the original books. I feel like yes, but I'm also confused as to what's going on. So, more to come on that. Hi friends, I did all of my filming. I'm gonna do a quick workout, then I'm gonna edit, then I'm gonna read and eat somewhere between all of that. But I'm in the home stretch of my like big tasks to do today, so I'm gonna get those done right now. I am editing, I'm actually done. I'm in the final exporting stage, and Clay is being the true MVP of our life and is cooking us lunch. So much noise, he's listening to music.
Get in there.
You're making so much noise. He's making us lunch, which is actually breakfast, so it's a super late breakfast and a late lunch, but we're finally getting our lives together on this Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to chow down. After I eat this and shower, I'm going to read, I promise. I know I've done no reading today. Sunday's gonna be my best reading day, but I've fallen behind, Clay, but I'm gonna fix it. Wow, my boyfriend is a chef. He is killing it.
Chef Boyardee.
So this looks delicious. We haven't had breakfast at home in so long, Clay. Bring yourself.
On there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna put Southern Charm on, Clayton.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I am freshly groomed, sitting on the couch with Clay, who's playing NFL football, you know, taking the team to the Super Bowl again, and also with Matilda, who is, you know, taking her 4th nap of the day, training for the Olympics. But I am finally sitting down to read, and I could not be more excited. I wanted to quickly recap kind of where I am in the weekend, for myself mostly, because you know how it is. So I've read 244 pages of Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan, and I've completed this book this weekend so far. Really, really loved it. And from there last night, I did pick up Storm and Fury by Jennifer L. Armentrout and read 20 pages of this. I am confused about how I feel about Storm and Fury. Obviously, I have not read enough to decide if I like it or not, and if I should put it down. But at the same time, those 20 pages have kind of left me in a state of, I mean, I guess I already said it, confusion. In starting this book, I realized this is a spin-off series to another one of her well-known series, the first one being White Hot Kiss. And I have not read that, and so what I'm trying to figure out now is, do I need to read that to understand what's going on here? My instincts say no, because it's a spin-off, hoping kind of like a companion. That being said though, I did find the first 20 pages to be a little disorienting. So like, I just don't know. I just don't know if it's a product of it being so soon in the book. You need to kind of get, you know, your bearings with the plot, or I'm just like missing information. That being said, I'm gonna sit down and read like 20, 25 more pages, get to page like 50, and I'll come back with more of an update. Also, I also just need to get the right headspace for this book. It's gonna be angsty, it's gonna be a little cheesy, it's gonna have some romance, and I just need to remember that it's not like a Brandon Sanderson novel. Like, it's a different type of fantasy, it's like a different experience, so I just gotta like get into that headspace. If I don't like this book at the 50-page mark, I'm gonna switch, and then I just need to figure out what I'm gonna read. I'm thinking maybe Julie Kagawa's book, because I've heard good things, but to be determined. But for right now, I'm gonna keep giving this book more time, because I feel like I could get into this and it could be like really fun and really entertaining, kind of like a CW show, I guess I would equate it to. But anyway, I'm gonna read this, I'm gonna put some music on and read 20, 30 more pages of this, and I will circle back with how I'm feeling. I leave the room and this is what I come back to. Matilda's trying to steal my man. Just kidding, she already stole him. Hi Hi friends, performed a quick change, but Clay and I are actually about to head out and get some ice cream and shoot some Instagrams. I did want to pop in and say that I've actually read 100 pages of Storm and Fury by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I read it so quickly, which is great. I know I was very skeptical picking this book up, but so far I am really enjoying it. The writing style is very captivating, and I can just tell that it's going to be one of those angsty reads, which is what I was looking for, so cannot fault it for that at all. I would definitely say I probably should have read the other series before this one, but I don't own it. I'm not that lost, but I feel like there is some like world building that I might be missing. But again, I'm just gonna keep reading it. Just kind of try to figure it out as I go along. But it is really interesting, and I feel like there is some really good mystery propelling it forward and some great character banter. I really like the main character, Trinity. She's like spunky, very opinionated. She's losing her sight. She's partially blind. She doesn't have depth perception, so she can't see at night. But she's like totally kick butt, super good at combat. And I think Jennifer L. Armentrout's really good at writing combat so far anyway. So honestly, I'm liking it. I'm impressed. I'm here for it. But now Clay and I are gonna get ice cream. I'll show you what I'm wearing. You know, just dressing like your neighborhood kindergarten teacher. It's my style. Anyway, we are going to head out now, right now, so goodbye. We acquired the ice cream. Van Leeuwen's honeycomb is my absolute favorite. I would die for this ice cream. So I ordered a pizza with not a lot of clarity of how big it was going to be. But the best part is I got another pizza. So we have so much pizza.
That one's a lot smaller.
Well, yeah, but like I mean, this is literally like for a party of like 10 people. Here we are. Pizza eating competition. We are now moving on to Big Little Lies, and then I'm going to go do some reading, but you know, gotta continue on with the TV marathon we're having tonight. It's going too well to stop now. Alrighty, we have come to the bedroom. I'm gonna pick up more Storm and Fury. I posted my book haul today where I mentioned this book, and so many people have commented and said I should read the first series first. I feel like I've gone too far though. Like I've already read 100 pages of this. I'm like interested. So I might just read this book and then retroactively read the first 3 books. Usually I'm such a stickler for reading things in the proper order, but in this case, it's like I don't have them, and it's gonna take at least 2 days for them to arrive, and I don't know what else to read. I feel like reading this, so I'm just gonna keep trucking along. Maybe I'll be very confused. Who knows? But I am gonna try to read right now. Well, I'm not gonna try. I'm going to, and I'm going to try to read like 100 or so pages tonight before going to sleep. But I wanted to give you an initial check-in to let you know what I'm doing. Big Little Lies was so good tonight. Wouldn't you say, Clay?
Very good.
Very intense. That show just like keeps me anxious the whole time. And we're 4 episodes into season 2 of Marvelous Miss Maisel, so we're really making headway in that show. I love that show so much. It's just so endearing. But anyway, I am now distracting myself from my true goal, just to read Storm and Fury and see Trinity, the main character, kick some butt, and Zane, the likely romance, just got introduced to Clay. So
Stop showing me I don't have a shirt on. I just keep
You
my
can't.
modesty. I'm unwed.
they just introduced the love interest, or the likely love interest. I hate you.
I'm the love interest.
So it's only fair that I see what happens next. So I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna read right now, and I will check in. Hi everyone, and welcome to the end of the vlog. The next day, I'm with Matilda. So we're here, and I'm wearing my comfy book nerd sweatshirt. It's great. But to jump into everything I read this weekend, I have to say I'm really pleased with everything I was ultimately able to read. So let's just dive into a quick recap. First and foremost, I finished Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan. I read the last 241 pages of this and loved every second of it. Outrageous, so fun, so funny. Sad that it's over, but excited to try to read like more contemporary books just in general. And then from there, I of course picked up Storm and Fury by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I was able to read 237 pages, so I think in total I read just under 500 pages for the whole weekend. But Storm and Fury, I like this book. Like, I was first a little skeptical when I first started it, but ultimately I'm enjoying it. I like the characters, I like the romance. There's definitely context I'm missing. Like, characters have made cameos and I'm like, who are you? Like, I feel like I should know who you are, but I don't. So, you know, honestly, like, if I end up liking this whole book, maybe I will give the White Hot Kiss series a try. An interesting name. But anyway, I am excited to read this throughout the week, and I definitely feel like I'm gonna be able to finish it before the end of the month. It reads so quickly. It's like angsty and cheesy and romancy with action. Jennifer Armitage writes good action. Like, the combat is super entertaining and I feel like she describes it really well. So I'm enjoying it overall, and it's definitely exactly what I was in the mood for. So I'm happy I ended up giving it more of a shot and kept going, kept reading, but I am liking it a lot. So yeah, I think I read in total, what did I say, 237, so 437, 478 pages. Not too shabby. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you soon with another video soon. Goodbye.